Here we go. Hold on. I think people want to be reassured that there's a good explanation for why Supergirl didn't tell Superman about his parents, since she's presumably more knowledgeable about Krypton. And then there's something here that says, you're assuming that everybody on Krypton is the same. And how would she know? She's younger than him. So she wouldn't know. She wouldn't know anything about his parents. What?
Yes. Right. Did you hear today that the writer of Supergirl, she came out and she corrected what James had said about Kara not remembering Krypton and stuff because she was too young? She debunked all of that.
What? Shut up.
Yeah. And so it seems like this writer, she knows more than James does about these characters, just proving that James is like a light fan. You know, he knows surface level.
Where? I see comic book movie here. Supergirl writer Ana Nogueira has explained her approach to the DCU's Girl of Steel, revealing that she couldn't get her head around the version of the character that is so sunny.
Yeah.
Oh, we got. Fantasy sci-fi. The piece of variety described Big Pharaoh. She watched Krypton. Okay, here we go. Nogueira told the trade she watched Krypton completely be destroyed. I was like, I can't get my head around the version of the character that is so sunny. After reading Tom King's rougher and grittier, edge and funnier take on Kara in the Supergirl, The Woman of Tomorrow, Anna was inspired to bring that same feel to the big screen. When I read it, I was like, there she is. The writer is confirmed to be working on Teen Titans and Wonder Woman for DC Studios, and has sold a romantic comedy script to New Line Cinema, which she wrote alongside Saz Goldberg. Safran will produce. I'm not seeing it here, really. Oh no, there's more. There's more. Gunn cast House of the Dragon at Millie Alcock. Before Craig Gillespie hired the helm of Supergirl, recently said that might be the best bit of casting I've ever done in my entire life. She's absolutely stunning. Blah blah blah. Supergirl's next chapter in the Superman saga we'll see ahead. Cast include. I'm not really seeing what you said. Was this it, or is there something else?
It may have been something else, but I mean, even in this article, it says that she watched the planet be destroyed. So, I mean, just that a little bit debunks what James had said about her being too young and not. He said that that she wouldn't be able to tell Kal that that's not how his parents really were, because she was too young. She was a baby. It's like James didn't even know.
He said that. He said that.
Yeah.
Where did he say that? Where's that stupid shit at?
Man, I saw that a couple weeks ago on Twitter. Like, you know how he does his random replies to people with ridiculous stuff? It was one of those things. Because somebody asked him, couldn't she just tell him that that's not how the parents were? He's like, no, she was a baby. That's like,
here we go. Hold on. I think people want to be reassured that there's a good explanation for why Supergirl didn't tell Superman about his parents, since she's presumably more knowledgeable about Krypton. And then there's something here that says, you're assuming that everybody on Krypton is the same. And how would she know? She's younger than him. So she wouldn't know. She wouldn't know anything about his parents. What?
Yes. Right. That's what James said.
James, you fraudulent freaking idiot.
Yep.
You're not a Superman fan. You're a dummy. You a freaking airhead. This is the guy running Superman. You don't even know Kara is actually older than him.
Yeah.
By 15 years.
Yeah.
What an idiot.
To watch over him. I don't know how he didn't know that small bit of detail. Like, it's an important bit of detail.
Because
right?
he's not a Superman fan. He doesn't read the DC comics, and he's dumb.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I am completely convinced now that he is very surface level in his knowledge. You know, to not know a detail like that, yeah, like Kara is older. You know, she's only younger because she got caught up in whatever that was while she was in her
detour.
Pod. Yeah. So, yeah. So I'm saying though, like this person that wrote this, that wrote the movie, she's also writing Wonder Woman. So I know that you have your doubts about how the movie is going to be, and we're still going to have to see how Supergirl is. But the fact that she came out and said this, you know, that kind of gives me a little bit of hope for Wonder Woman.
Right. She watched Krypton completely be destroyed. And here's the thing. Stupid motherfucker. James, you're an idiot. You have autism. And there's nothing wrong with that. But you did you read the Tom King novel? The Tom King novel that you speak about? The Tom King novel that you talk about all the time? This guy, Tom King, that went to your office and told you about Superman's hypnotism glasses? Because you didn't know about his identity and why people... You're such a fake motherfucking fan. You're such a poser. You're a freaking fraud and you're a liar. You lied on me when I said Waller was shelved, dog. And it's 2025. Nigga, 2025 is over. It's almost 2026. And Waller is still not having a release date. Why don't you just say you was wrong? Why did you have to call me out and say I'm a liar to millions of people, James, when you knew I had my shit right? This is the time where I'm thinking like, fuck. I hate to agree with Grace Randolph, but she gets scoops. You debunked them, but they probably did have some merit.
Facts.
You debunk people that have accurate scoops, call them lies.
Yeah, and you saw how gung-ho he was in the beginning about like Damian Wayne, and now, like I discussed with you before, like that's all in flux. Like he's saying, oh well, you know, who knows what the Robin's going to be and what have you, you know. So he can't even like keep things straight on that. So yeah, man, this is the man that we have heading our DC universe. This is not good. This is not good.
But it's great that Anna understands. Of course she does. She read the book. She understands what happened. So that's the whole point. So that's actually good news for me. So that makes me happy, and I'm excited to see Supergirl. Even though that version of Supergirl is edgier than I'd like her to be, I think Anna could do a good job, and I have hope for Supergirl.
Yeah, because like with Superman being an underperformer like he was, and you know, the majority of the people that went to go see it liked it, but I feel like Wonder Woman and Batman, they've got to hit on all points if DC is going to make it. You can't have, like, you can maybe have one of the Trinity flounder out the gate, but if the other two don't hit, then it's just done.
Yeah, I agree.